To truth.
I forgot about that bit. Carry on.
As yoga teachers, we strive to tell only the truth. Learning to be comfortable in this place is a practice, but the commitment begins now. 3, asteya, non-stealing. As yoga teachers, we strive not to steal. We will take nothing that is not ours. 4, aparigrara, neutralizing the desire to acquire and hoard wealth. As yoga teachers, we strive to trust and share in abundance. We have a right to succeed, but we will not do so in a gluttonous manner. 5, brahmacharya, sense control. We strive to walk with God. How wonderful is that? In doing so, we strive to act responsibly when it comes to our sexuality. We have been made aware of the power of the projections that our students may cast upon us and that we may cast upon them. As a result, we strive to uphold a safe and therapeutic environment that does not exploit the vulnerability of any student for our personal gain.
I kind of think that's not really relevant to us, but you know, I think sometimes some teachers would do that. So I think that's why it's in the brahmacharya. What do you think about ahimsa? What do you think about ahimsa, Natalie?
So as yoga teachers, we hold the highest regard for life. We strive to act in ways that benefit well-being, causing no harm to ourselves or others. Yeah, compassion. So sort of putting ourselves in others' shoes. I kind of read that as, you know, thinking about how other people will feel in a situation, not just your take on something.
That's lovely. Yes. What do you think about that, Kristina? Ahimsa.
In terms of, I suppose, yoga and yoga teaching, I suppose it's looking after your body and looking after other people's bodies as well. So it's not just about having an exercise class, it's about really understanding people as a whole. So I think physically and mentally, and looking after their whole well-being as well as looking after your own, because it's a mirror, isn't it, I suppose?
Yeah, it's a total mirror. That's a brilliant way to put it. If you're, and then we all both play the I'm okay, you're okay game. Play that game. Okay, and then satya, commitment to the truth, asteya, non-stealing, aparigraha, desire to acquire and hoard wealth. I find that the idea of acquiring and hoarding wealth is about flow, so it doesn't stagnate, and the balance of life, giving and taking. If you don't give, you can't take. If you don't take, you can't give. It's all connected. And I think yoga is about finding the give and take in the body, and at the same time, the give and take in life. And sometimes you can also do the opposite. You can give too much, and you have to remember that as well. So it's about finding that balance, that whole balance. And then niyamas. Okay, let's go for the niyamas. Yes, Kristina, it's your turn.
I do apologise if I pronunciate some of these.
Let's go for it.
Niyamas, saucha, purity.
Yep.
As a teacher, we aim to be pure in body and mind and place. We understand the importance of cleanliness of the body, the mind, and the space in which we practice. Santosha, contentment. We aim to embody contentment. We have learned that we create our own reality. Embodying is contentment, and thereby gratefulness can be one or our greatest tools for teaching.
Sorry, that typo, isn't it? Of should be that in.
Tapas, disciplined use of our energy. We continue our practice. We see yoga as a gift that must be attended to regularly, like a fire. which needs to be fed. Without our own connection to the practice, we can be of little use to our students. And number 4 is svadhyaya, self-study. We aim to continue our education so we can grow in the field. We continue to learn so our teaching remains authentic. We continue to learn so we can better at what we do, and so we can serve our students and ourselves to the best of our ability. Number 5
Sorry.
is Ishvara Pranidhana, celebration of the spiritual. As yoga teachers, we strive to be united with the higher power of God, the universal energy that unites us all, without separation, forever merciful and loving.
Okay, so let's just have a little review of that again. So we've got Sausha, purity. Always reminds me of when I've seen the Tibetan monks cleaning and clearing the area, cleaning the area before you practice, making sure that you're, I mean, as a class teacher, you probably have that. You have to have your classroom right before you start, if you can, if you have time. But with the yoga teachers, the same, making sure there's no sweat on the floor, making sure everything's all clean and pristine. And also on some of the on the studio handouts, sometimes people have to be reminded that they have to wash before they come. Some people do come dirty. Suggest, I don't know how you broach that really with the person, but anyway, but it's an ideal to be clean. Yeah. Santosha, contentment, aiming to be happy with our lot, aiming to appreciate what we have. What do you think to that one, Natalie?
We aim to embody contentment. We have learned. That'd be great. I kind of interpret that as non-searching. So being content with where you're at every present moment. And I think the way you feel that is by gratitude, because you can't really not if you're fully in that sense of gratitude, you become content in where you are, because you're not looking for things outside that would make you happier.
That's brilliant, yes.
How I see that.
And reminding yourself of that as you get knocked, you know, because the day will go and you'll be, you know, and yeah, being grateful.
And also looking at the lessons in things. I think I'm trying to learn to do that if the day doesn't go how I'd planned or thought it would, and it knocks me sideways. Like what's it trying to show? You know, is the universe trying to show me something? What can I learn from that, rather than get bogged down in it? I find it easier to move on if I try and dig out a lesson in it. A friend will say to me, not everything has a meaning, you know, not everything is a sign. I'm like, yes, it is. Yes.
It does have a meaning. It really does.
I'm sticking with that one.
Yeah. And being present in this very moment and thinking about what the meaning is being present. That's yoga. Yeah. It's really hard, you know, like things will trigger all the time, and just like keep going back to the Santosha. Yeah. I said to Gabby yesterday, I said, oh, that's a real trigger for you, isn't it? That's a trigger. And she went, oh yeah, it's a trigger. Okay, your sister is really triggering you today. It really is. Oh, girl. So much to learn. Okay, next page. Tapas. Disciplined use of our energy. So going to the gym or going anywhere daily or going to your mat daily, you're building up energy on your mat. So it's like you're not supposed to clean your mat because it's got your energy on. You're not supposed to let anyone else touch your mat because it's got your energy on. You don't want that. You want to keep that sacred and clear. And your tapas that you're building, you might not feel like you're building it, but in the Facebook page, you will see you're building it, you're slowly building up. And we renew and we keep going with our practice. And then Svadhyaya. What do you think about Svadhyaya, Kristina?
Oh, I just think this is a good life mantra to just keep growing and keep learning. And I just think you can never know everything, can you? And I just think it's important for yoga and everything in life. You want to evolve and grow and learn from other people. So yeah, I just think it's really important to keep learning and keep that self-study up and keep that practice up, because you've kind of got you've got that responsibility, haven't you? If you ever do teach or you do a class or practice yoga with other people, you've got that responsibility to make sure that, I wouldn't say be the best that you can be, but be the best in that moment and be, I don't know what the word is really. I don't know if it's committed or just know that you're doing the best for yourself and then other people.
I think you're finding new ground as well, aren't you? You're going into that stretch zone of finding just that area where you just didn't know that before, and then you're moving into that next zone. And something about you changes once you learn that. And I guess with education, it's in the right way. You're learning things. And then we've got Ishvara Pranidhana, celebration of the spiritual. Celebrating the higher power of God or whatever you believe. Do you believe in God? What do you believe in? Do we believe in anyway? Both of you, which one is it? Or how? What do you think? What's your beliefs at the moment, Natalie?
So I recently have kind of been a bit guided to believe in, I call it the divine. It's just an easier word for me than God. Not that I'm not religious. I did used to go to church as a child, actually. But just the word divine, it is God. It is the same thing. Just something that is so pure and so great and so bigger than anything on this realm. And I just see it as like a pure light, and that if we kind of can stop and try and feel that, it takes us away from everything else that really doesn't matter. That's where I'm at the moment.
You started to slightly glow when you were talking about it as well. Like you're bringing it in. What do you think about that, Kristina?
Firstly, I think this is the most that I've ever thought. It's been a long time since I've actually had a lovely discussion about things that aren't pick those beans up off your floor. So firstly, absolutely lovely that somebody's even asking me this question. But I think that it evolves. So how I feel evolves over time. But I do believe that God is everywhere. So I do believe in this kind of, like a little bit like you, Natalie. I believe that it's everywhere, and I don't know. I will share just a tiny little snippet. So my dad passed away quite recently, actually, and I felt like he was everywhere, not somewhere different. I felt like, and now I kind of feel like it's almost like, obviously I am sad, but it's almost like an energy. I feel like the energy passes, and then it's not like somebody somewhere else. They're now everywhere, and we're all part of something way bigger than we really understand. So I think thinking about that universal energy, I really do believe that. And I think we're not just in the past or in the future, we're everywhere, and we always will be, really. So yeah, I do kind of believe in that power and that energy. Yeah, and I feel like it's really everywhere all the time, in memories and the past and the future. And yeah.
Really
That's
lovely.
big.
Not thought about anything that complex for quite a while, actually. It's nice that my brain's thinking about different things. So yeah.
That's big, and I think you're right.
Mm.
I think
it's
and
really
I
good.
think it's important to keep that energy clean. You know, like we talk about the number 3 tapas. It's important to keep that energy clean, and because it is everywhere, and it's like there's this force where it's trying not to be. I don't know. It feels like there's almost like a War of the Worlds or a Star Wars thing going on, where the dark light's coming in on the good light, and as energy keepers, we're holding the energy and we're creating this energy, and then we're giving the energy out, but then we can't give too much if we can't get too exhausted, but we're just as much as we can put out, as much as we can do, without telling them we're doing that, because they'll think we're bonkers. You can't tell them what we're doing unless
It's not
you know
religious, isn't it? What I like about this is that it is not bound to a religion, is it?
Yeah, no, it's not.
That's what I like, and that's what makes me feel when I mention that white light, like it can help everybody,
Yeah.
every person in the entire world, regardless of their age, their sexuality, their religion. That's what one of the things that I love about this is that belief. Okay, yes, it's a belief, of course, but I don't see it as a religion. It can't pull people, it can't cause wars, can it? When you just
No.
me. And that's
No,
getting
it's indiscriminate. It'll help everyone.
yeah. And you combine that with all the other things that we're reading, and it can only do good. Only do good if they're followed.
So also, like, if you ever end up teaching in a church hall or somewhere, that's what you would say. You would say it's not bound to Hinduism, it's not bound to Buddhism. It has, elements of every single religion in it. So it's not what you think it is. It's just energy. Some people don't believe that, but yeah, you have to accept what they want. But yeah, so that's good. So now we have to sign. We have to sign that this is what we're going to do. Okay, that's quite timely actually, because oh, I've written my maiden name. Why did I do that? Oh my God. That's a bit weird. I love being married. I don't know what the issue is. I'll just put both names. But my past self just came out then. Okay. I'm going to give us a 5-minute break whilst you have a little digestion of that, little coffee or tea, because we've been going an hour. And then we'll come back in 5, all right?
Thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you.
no worries. So I'm just going to get my Zoom up on the other. So whilst I'm getting ready, I want you to, have you got a yoga mat? No. Right, find your yoga mats. Just getting ready.
Recording in progress.
Okay. About that. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, brilliant. So I'm just gonna, Rosie's helping. So we've got so pop your cameras onto your mats. That's it. And we're going to get your Ashtanga manual out. We're just going to do a little practice first of all. We're going to do the back of the Ashtanga manual. There's a short practice. It's called the short form. Okay, you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Okay.
What page is it on, Sophie?
255.
I must have it, but I don't find it.
Can you not find it?
255.
Ah, of this.
Oh, I've not got one of those.
Ah, I'm going to take a picture of it. I'll take a picture of it and put it on the WhatsApp group for this very situation.
Oh, thank you. Do I need to get one of those?
No, not at the moment.
Oh,
WhatsApp group. I don't want you to be buying too many things. Noise. Okay, so I'm just going to start and we're just going to do the short form, which is Surya Namaskar A, Surya Namaskar B, and then we're going to do five postures and then Padmasana and a lie down. Now, it should take 15 minutes, but I think when we start to do it, first of all, we're going to take a little bit longer. Okay? I'm just trying to see through it so I can see you. Okay. Okay, so before we start doing anything, we have to think about taking watches off, taking off jewelry, taking off socks. But I'm cold, so I'm going to leave my socks on until I get warm. And I don't really wear a watch. Do you wear a watch? You both wear a watch?
Anymore, no.
No. So we're fine. So, okay, but yeah, the point of not wearing jewelry, which I still do wear, is that it's supposed to affect your force field and that energy that we're talking about. So I think and it also depends on what you're wearing, what it means to you, what jewelry you have, who's it from, things like that. Like, strangely, I lost my granny's ring 6 weeks ago. Best thing that ever happened to me. It was obviously bringing me down. No, I don't know. So sometimes pieces of jewelry aren't always good. Yeah. So taking them off eliminates any issues. So let's go to the top of the mat. So we'll start at the top of the mat. And what we're going to do is Surya Namaskar A. We're going to the top of the mat. That's it. And so we're just going to do 5 of these, but we're going to start off really slowly because obviously it takes a bit of time for the body to warm up. And in actual fact, the theory is that it takes 15 minutes for the body to warm up. So if you think about that, you don't want to be forcing anything early on. So you're coming to the front of the mat, and then you're going to inhale, reach up. And then you're going to exhale, forward fold, bring the hands down to the floor, just let the body rest. Just allowing the spine to gently open up. Inhaling, half rise. Exhale, hands to the floor, and then just gently step back. I always start with a knee and chest to the floor. So knee and chest to the floor, and then drop down. Inhale, push up. Nothing too much to start off. And then we're going to move into downward dog, tailbone up to the ceiling. Just release the neck and head and just hold that for 5 breaths. Just deepen the breath. Just opening the space between the shoulder blades and just allowing the breath to very slowly move through you. One more breath. And then look to the hands and just gently walk the feet towards the hands. No pushing or forcing at this time. So I'm on socks off. I don't know about you. Feeling a little bit braver. Inhale, half rise. Exhale down. Inhale up standing. Good. Lovely. So again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the floor. Inhale, half rise. And then weight on the hands, very good. Stepping back, dropping down. Let's hold in plank. Keep the body in line. That's it. Keep the bottom slightly tucked under so you've got a nice straight plank. Good. And then go knees and chest to the floor. Knees and chest to the floor and drop down. It's called an 8-point drop, that one. Inhale up. Good. Exhale into downward dog. Hold for 5 breaths. Walk the feet towards the hands, gently coming back up. Heels together, legs together. Inhale, reach up. Inhale up. Inhale up again. Exhale, forward fold. A giant breath as we're breathing now. Breathing in and out of the nose, keeping the mouth half open, half closed. Inhale, half rise. Exhale down, hands to the floor again, drop back. Now you can choose an 8-point drop or a plank drop. So planking down, elbows behind you, chaturanga. Inhale, archer. Open up. Exhale out the mouth. And again. And then into downward dog, 5 breaths. Just deepen the breath. Feet towards the hands again. Just feel the body slowly opening up. Squeeze the legs together. Inhale, push up to standing. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Floating forwards. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, weight on the hands, stepping back again. Hold in plank. Good. Well done, both of you. Lovely. And then let's just drop down. Let's see which one you choose this time. You can do 8-point or plank. Okay, she's off. Natalie's off. Let's go, Kristina. Heel up. She's awake. Downward dog. Wonderful. 5 breaths. And then bend the knees, look to the hands, and step or jump forwards. So your choice, step or jump forwards. Inhale, half rise. Exhale down. Inhale up. Our last Surya Namaskar A. One more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. You can make it your best one now. Hands down to the floor. Good. Inhale, half rise. Weight on the hands. Drop back. Off you go. Drop down your own way. Good. Inhale, archer. Exhale, down dog. Good. Now when you're in dog, press the heels of the hands into the floor and separate the fingers. And deepen that breath. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Bend the knees, look to the hands and stepping forwards. Oh, good jump. Well done. Inhale, half rise. Exhale down. Inhale up. Surya Namaskar B. Ooh, starting to get hot, huh? Okay, off we go. Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor. Inhale, half rise. Weight on the hands, stepping back, dropping down. Good. Body in line. That's it. And 8-point or plank drop, your choice. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Bring your right leg up, stretch. Stepping into warrior 1, hips nice and square and facing forwards. Inhale, reach up. Good. Exhale, hands around the front foot. Drop down. Your choice of drop down. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up, step up. Left knee into the body, step through. Well done. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, both hands around the front foot. Left foot goes back, drop down. Elbows behind you as you drop down. Inhale, archer. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths. Now just deepen that breath, tailbone going up to the ceiling. And allow the body to open. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. To remove any stress, any strain in the body. Inhale, look to the hands, stepping or jumping forwards. Inhale, half rise, exhale down, inhale up. Okay, inhale up again. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor. Inhale, half rise, weight on the hand, step back. Squeeze the legs together, gently drop down. Inhale, arch up. Exhale. Into downward dog, right leg up, stretch. Right foot through, warrior 1. Inhale, open up. Separate toes as we're opening up, hips nice and square, facing forwards. Exhale, both hands around the right foot. Drop down and back, elbows behind us. Inhale, arch. Exhale, down dog. Bring your left leg up, stretch. Set the left knee in, and again, through into warrior 1. Inhale, open and square. Exhale, both hands around the front foot, left foot back, and drop down. Inhale up, are we okay? Coming into downward dog, stretch out. Hold for 5 breaths. Deepen the breath. Use the dog to rest. Two more breaths. And 1. And look to the hands, soften the knees and stepping forwards. Inhale, half rise, exhale down, inhale up. Oh. Okay, 3 more. You okay?
Yeah.
Yes, good. Inhale up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, hands down to the floor. Inhale, half rise, weight on the hands, stepping back. Hold in plank, and then let's drop down. Inhale, archer. Exhale, down dog. Bring your right leg up, bring that right knee into the body, step into warrior 1. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, both hands around the front foot, right foot goes back, and drop down. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up. Step through into warrior 1 on the other side. Inhale, open up. Exhale, both hands around the front foot again. Left foot goes back, drop down. And inhale, arch up. Come into downward dog. Deepen the breath. Well done. Does seem a touch ironic with the dog lying here. We're doing downward dog. 2 more breaths. Just opening the space between the shoulder blades. 1 more breath. Good. Now, bend the knees, look to the hands. Let's go for a jump. Bottom stays high. Off we go. Jump. Good. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, down. Well done. Inhale up. Reach. Exhale, hands into the heart. 2 more. Well done. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half rise. Weight on the hands, stepping back. Squeeze those legs together, hold in plank, and then let's just drop down. Knees and chest to the floor, elbows behind us. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, down dog. Right leg up, step, sweep through into warrior 1. Inhale, open up. Exhale, both hands around the front foot, right foot goes back, and dropping down, elbows behind us. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up, left knee into the body, and step into warrior 1 on the other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, both hands around that front foot again, left foot goes back, and dropping down, elbows behind us. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, move into downward dog. Tailbone up to the ceiling, deepen that breath. How's your tailbones? Let them open. Let them open up to the ceiling. Let pelvis open, backs of the legs. Separate fingers and toes and breathe. One more breath. Bend the knees, look to the hands, stepping or jumping forwards. Inhale. Whoop, that's gone a bit weird. Arch up, half rise. Exhale down. Inhale, reach up. Last one. And we should be warm. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, hands to the floor, stepping back and dropping down. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, down dog. Bring your right leg up, stretch. Right knee into the body, really hold it. Good. Right through, well done. Inhale. Exhale, both hands around the front foot again. Right foot goes back. Drop down. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up, stretch. Step through. Open up those hips, inhale. Exhale, both hands around the front foot again. Left foot goes back. Dropping down, elbows behind us. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths. And then bend the knees, look to the hands, and bottom now high as we jump forwards. Inhale, half rise, exhale down. And then we're going to just pop down to sitting. Okay, so sitting, I'm just moving the mat a little bit away from the fireplace. So coming forwards. Yeah, so flesh away from the sitting bones when we're doing our first one, which is going to be Paschimottanasana B. I'm just checking that for you. Inhale, open up. Exhale and lean forward. So you're leaning and opening. Just allow your body to open. That's it. Lean and open. That's it. Now just watch your back. So make sure you're not overstretching. Just allowing the body to hinge, the hips to hinge as you come forward. And just bring the hands to the feet. Just let the body feel open. Take 3 deep breaths. Inhale, come back up. Well done. So the next bit of the short form is Marichyasana C, which is a bit hardcore. We don't have to do this, but let's just try. I'll give you 2 options for this one. So you can bring your right foot in, so the foot is into the bottom. It's almost touching. So maybe you want to lift up the bottom and go really quite deeply in. So we'll give you Marichyasana B, A first of all. So you're going to bring your right arm up, which is the same arm as the leg up. Same arm as leg up. That's it, yeah. Inhale. And then arm inside of the leg. That's it. And then we're going to just, without hitting any plants, we're going to try and grab a hand. Now, when you come into the studio, I'll be checking that. But at the moment, you can't quite reach yet. You're just going to just try and lean and keep the arm out to the side. I'll just do it from the front so you can see. So you as close as you can, because that's the key. You've got more chance of getting close in if the foot is to the bottom. You're going to bring your right arm up inside of the leg and then go right round and see if you can grab. If you can't quite grab, bring your arm out and lean. So you're just leaning in. Take 3 deep breaths here. One more breath. Now the extra one, you don't have to put this in, is the opposite arm up and over that leg, and then you twist right round. Because in yoga, in each class that we practice, in each class that we plan, we want to be trying to make a twist. So you're going to twist round and look behind you, squeezing all your internal organs, squeezing the liver, squeezing tummy, just looking behind. Take 3 more breaths. And 2. And 1. And then inhale, come back and round. Wonderful. Let's do it on the other side. So you're going to bring your left foot in, right foot out. Foot as far in as you can get it. Then pull the flesh away from the sitting bones. I don't think I mentioned that on the other side, but you pull, obviously there's nothing there. You're going to pull it in. Inhale, same arm as leg up. Inhale, lean inside of that. That's it. You might find it's easier on this side as well. Let's see. See how far you can get in and then just go for a bite. See if it's easier. It certainly is for me. I think my other side is very much tighter. Now focus on the moment, focus on the breath, focus on what we were saying about appreciating the moment, santosha. So we find our santosha, find our contentment in the moment and we breathe. 3 more breaths. 1 more breath. And then we're going to release. And then we're going to bring the left arm behind us, right arm up, reach, right arm over and round. So looking behind, deepening the breath. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Good. And then coming back. And then we've got Navasana. Always a favourite. Not. So we're going to come in. Yeah. Hold on to the knees. So you've got a few versions of this depending on how you feel. Because they don't ask you to do this every day. So you might one day be like, oh, I only want to do that and lift up my feet. The other day you might want to be just holding behind your knees. Or you might just go, it's week 1, I can do this. So let's do it. Ready? Let's hold. Up we go. You ready? Let's go. With 5, 4, look to big toes. 3, 2, and 1. And then when we rest, we're drawing the body in, holding everything. And a nice squeeze. And we do this twice. So again, inhale up, lift up legs, look to big toes. Off we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold in and hold. Squeeze. And rest. Okay. And then we've got Urdhva Dhanurasana. That looks a bit of a fun one, doesn't it? So we have options. We don't have to do a full half wheel. Can you both do full wheels? Can you both?
No.
Do? So
I know.
not yet, Natalie. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. So what we're going to do is just open up the hips then. So lifting up, opening up the hips. Bring the arms down onto the floor. Lift up. That's it. And just keep the head in line with the spine. If you can do full wheel, we'll be doing it at this point. And then come down. Draw the knees in and hold. One more time, up we go. So half or full, I'll just do half with you. So lifting up, Well done, Chris. It's not a competition, by the way, everybody. And then hold. And then come back down, just to have a little rest. So I'm going to give you the middle version of this. So we've got that wheel where it's half wheel, and then we've got full wheel, and then we've got the halfway through. So have a little look at this one, Natalie, in particular, because it's quite helpful. You're going to bring your feet in. You're going to bring your arms underneath, like that. And then you're going to bring your hands by your ears. And that's when you start to get, excuse my tummy, that's when you start to get ready to push up. And then you just bring your head to the floor and then push up. There's little processes that you go through to get there. Head on the floor and then back down. So have a little go at just lifting up and then see if you can bring your shoulders closer to each other. It's like a bit of a game of macrame for the body. Oh my God, well done. That's amazing. You had a good lift then. Yeah.
It's just this wrist. I've got the dodgy wrist.
Oh, just wait. Just don't do too much yet.
But
okay.
That's a first.
Yeah. So bring the knees into each other. Knees in and hold. And then we'll come to number 6. Padmasana. So I'm not very good at Padmasana. That's probably, hopefully that's made you happy. Not very good at it. I can only do half lotus, but if you can do full lotus, go for it. So what I do is I just always adapt. I would bring my right foot up as high as I can. And then sometimes I bring my leg round. But right now my knees are just happy just with one. And then when we hold Padmasana, we take a mudra. We'll take, I like this one. So we're going to bring 3 fingers down to the floor, thunderbolt. And you're going to bring the thumb and the first finger together, pushing down, opening the shoulders. So what you're doing is grounding, yeah. Okay, and you're going to breathe for 15 breaths. So breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And whilst you're breathing, just keep your eyes closed. So trying to breathe in and out of the nose, gently moving out of Padmasana and coming into our end of practice. So we're going to, if you've got a blanket handy, look, I've got this already. Have you got one you can grab? And move into Shavasana. What I'll do is might play some music in a minute through the track, and we'll have a little 5-minute Shavasana. So ideally, whilst you're doing Shavasana, I'd like you to employ a counting breath. So counting back from 20 down to 1, 20, inhale, exhale, 19, inhale, exhale. And when you get a thought, I think you might have remembered this, Natalie, from class. When you get a thought, you go back to 20. Well, what will happen, hopefully, is you'll go into a relaxation state. Okay? Is that okay? So have a little lie down, get your blanket. I'll just put some music on. Remember, this is the most important part of our practice and something that we'll always miss out on doing if we're at home. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be recording this little bit, this little set, which you can just have me accompanying you if you want when you're practicing later. Because it'll make you hopefully relax. Just feel the energy floating through you. And just feel the body feeling light. Finding the in-between. And in this moment, just plant your sankalpa now. Say it to yourself 3 times. And then gently come back to the room. Stretch your arms overhead, big inhale. Draw your knees into the body. And gently come back up to sitting. Namaste. So gently, 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 we'll go back to our desks. Very, very slowly. Okay. Yay! So what I'll do is I'll upload that little video to our Facebook group, but I'll also put a recording of our class on YouTube under an unlisted. So obviously it's not for everybody, it's just for us. So we'll just have a little playlist. You'll be able to playlist each of the classes as your own private channel as well. So now, this is your challenge. Okay, so I would like you on the Facebook group to set up your mat, put a little camera on, just put your laptop like me, just put your laptop in front or your phone, and then film a Surya Namaskar A. You can do one. If you get excited, you could do 3. But do 1 Surya Namaskar A or 1 Surya Namaskar B. Film it on your phone, like you're teaching, like I just did, and then upload it to the Facebook group. That is your mission. Do you think you can take that mission?
Let me just grab the book.
So what you have is when I upload what we did just now, you can just copy what I did. Just copy what I did. Just set your camera, decide which angle you want. I think Natalie will be really into this because you'll be doing set design and everything. Getting the line,
Moving away from that, moving away from.
Well,
it doesn't have to be perfect.
Exactly, it doesn't. It really doesn't. That's beautiful, yeah. So, but you can just get, and then what? Every week I'm going to be doing a little bit more, a little bit more, and then when we come back next week, I will be asking you to do it. For Natalie, I'll say, Natalie, can you do 3 sun salutes, please? And then I'll say, Kristina, can you do 3 sun salute, please? So you're prepared. So it's a kind of way for you to prepare yourself, and you can do a few takes and decide, oh, I'm saying the wrong words, and you can get your vocab together, and then you've got a chance to practice it next week as well. If you feel like you can't do it and you're failing miserably, I'm absolutely fine with waiting as well, if you feel like you can't do it. But I think you both will be fine, personally.
We're doing sun salute A and sun salute B. That's your
homework. That's your practical homework. So Surya Namaskar A, Surya Namaskar B. And what I'm trying to do is find your own vibe. So you're finding your own teaching vibe when you say it and how you do it. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, sounds good.
And then daily practice is doing the short form that we just did. If you don't have time to do all of it, just do 5 minutes. You don't have to do a lot. And after you've done your 5 minutes, write in your journal. So you're going to have to get journal quick, Chris.
I know. I'm excited about the journal. I'm going to go to TK Maxx immediately after this. Rubbing up.
And then just carry on with your reading, and then carry on reading. So you've got your journal, your daily practice, and your mission. And yeah, and then we're there. We've done it. We've done it all. We've done it all. Very happy with this. Have you got any questions? Are you phobic about anything? Are you all right? No, you're fine.
The book that you've got, is it best if I just buy the book that you've got? The with the
David Swenson book.
Yeah, this one, the one that Natalie's holding up.
I actually think it's a fantastic book.
Yeah, and which one is that? Is that on the reading list?
Yes, it is. It's on the reading list, and it's this book is how long? 22 years old, and I'm still using it. That's how good it is. And what I like about it, and it's not really that revolutionary, but it's got ring binders on, so you can just have it next to your mat. That's why I did it for our manual. Did the same. Copy David. Yeah, he does do all sorts of things online. He does lots of videos online. He does workshops. He's a lot older now than he was then, but he's still wonderful. So let's just take him with us. Why not? Take all the good lighters. Yeah. But you do have it here, Chris, so there's no pressure to buy it at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, right. So I like to do a little quick checkout. So just couple of sentences to summarize how you feel, and then we're going to clear the space. So, Natalie, how are you feeling so far?
I feel very calm. I feel like this is exactly what I need to be doing. And I feel very grateful to you for a lovely first session. It's been great. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Good. That's wonderful to hear. Thank you. That's great. And Chris, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm going to admit I had a bit of, when you get imposter syndrome before 1 o'clock today, and I thought, what am I doing? Should I be doing this? But yeah, I've loved it, and I just think, like Natalie, like you said, I just feel like it felt like this is exactly what I should be doing at this moment in time. So yeah, thank you. It's been really good.
Oh, and me, I feel like I should be teaching you at this moment in time. Good. That's wonderful. Thank you. Right, so let's clear the space. So we're going to do this. So this is a near thing, which is like a dance thing. A dance, they do like a dance classes mixed with all sorts of different things, but at the end they clear the space, and I've kind of stolen it. So let's pass it on. So we go like this, we go whoop! And we do it 5 times. Ready? Again? Whoop! And again? Whoop! 2 more. Whoop! Opening that aura last time. Whoop! Okay. Namaste, everybody. Have a lovely week. Go share the light. Take care, guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye, Kristina. Have a good week.
Bye, Natalie. Bye. Bye, Sophie. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.